Hey you guys, welcome back. My name is Klaus and thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Let's Fix That Rush. And this is episode number 22. Very excited for this episode, but I've got something that I really need to tell you guys, something I need to get off my chest, and that is that I just made a huge mistake. No, I did not put in my Infernos yet, although it is tempting. I have not put in my Infernos. The issue, guys, is that I just recorded an episode in preview mode. What that means is that it looked like I was recording, but I actually wasn't. So I had literally a full gold storage of 8,500,000 gold. I had the same amount of elixir, and I had 44,000 dark elixir. I thought I was recording live 2 massive Gigabarch raids, and I showed us some replays, did all the upgrades live, and then realized that I wasn't really upgrading. So that is terrible. I have no time to record this episode, so we're gonna watch those replays of what I recorded. I apologize, I'm not gonna have time or be able to do any live raids. I put down the king to level 11. That was a 45,000 dark elixir upgrade. I also started the jump spell in the laboratory. Basically all the pieces, all the facets of the Gigabarch farming strategy for dark elixir, which works without the heroes or with them, doesn't really matter. All the facets and pieces of that strategy have been maxed out in our laboratory aside from the jump spell. So that means that we're done upgrading farming troops. So I have two options. I've got one question for you guys. What would you like to see me upgrade next? Higher level farming? So like balloons and dragons and wizards and stuff like that? Or would you like to start seeing me upgrading more war-oriented troops like the Hog Rider and the Valkyrie and the Lava Hound, which would also be higher level farming? Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that, because I'm not entirely sure which direction I want to take this series now that we have finished maxing out Gigabarch. But on that note, guys, that means that we spent 6 million elixir on that, and then we also put down, let me see, 2 skeleton traps, 2 archer towers with gold, and upgraded a fair amount of gold or walls with gold as well. I think it was 6 walls plus the 3 that I did before the recording started. So I did 9 walls. You guys didn't get to see it. I am so sorry, but I'm sure you're tired of hearing me talk by now. Let's go watch a couple of replays. So the first replay, and this one actually went really rough, okay? This was a Town Hall 10 with a level 1 Inferno Tower set on multi-targeting. So that means he hits 5 goblins at a time. And I came at the base from the north. So throwing down my giants on either side of my entry point, which is going to be at the peak, I put the giants down on the bomb towers. Then I spread my barbarians and I spread my archers to start the funnel. Both sets of giants went away from my entry point because of those cannons down there, and a giant bomb killed my wall breaker. So I was already thinking, dude, this attack's ruined. I'm either gonna have to post to fail, or I'm gonna have to redo it and spend even more time. But I didn't actually have to do that, which is pretty awesome. So I put my king down, put my clan castle giants down, my queen down, and I decided, you know what, let's pop the king's special ability. Let's get through this level 10 wall, which took forever with a level 10 king. And once I realized it was actually going to work, I dropped the jump, the heal, and the rage, and figured I can use my goblins to get through the wall. So I cheated a little bit, was like, all right, can I get into this wall? I can, awesome. And then I forgot my queen's ability, which was terrible. But I dropped my goblins, they're going to go through the wall, and then I want you to watch this. They get through the wall, enter the rage, and then oh my goodness, they go nuts. I re-heal, I re-rage, and they go crazy. And they grab that dark elixir storage. I had no hope. I had lost faith. You could see it in my face on the recording, had I actually been recording. And it was just like a, oh, type of moment. So that was really awesome. Holy, the defender did win the defense because I did not get to that town hall because I had to reuse a heal and a rage because we didn't get through the wall fast enough. But the bottom line is we managed to get 2,400 dark elixir with the Gigabarch army, which costs 0. So a beautiful farming raid there. Now the next one that I did in the video, had it actually recorded, was a Dead Town Hall 10, and look at all the loot, guys. 430,000 gold, 460,000 elixir, 4,000 dark elixir, and all the dark elixir are in the drill. So like one down here, There's one over here to the right. There's one above. So the best place to enter would be on the right side. Send in everything all at once and hope for the best. So the giants are in, guys. We got a few barbarians and archers to start that initial funnel, but really that wasn't even really necessary. But I dropped the wall breakers, my max wall breakers, because they finally finished in the lab. This is really awesome, by the way. Drop those wall breakers, break into all the walls, and then I wait a little bit because I want my goblins to go into the core, not into these side compartments. So I dropped a few more barbarians, a few more archers. We got giants in the core now, and then I'm trying to get these barbarians to go into the core to help tank with the giants for the goblins. Finally, they're going to go, so the barbarians started going, then they started veering off. It just wasn't an easy funnel, but the good thing is, look at all these goblins, guys. They are just completely wrecking. I heal and rage, or jump, heal and rage into the core just to make sure we get that core. You get both Dark Elixir drills. There's one on the north. And next thing, guys, is I heal and rage on the north, actually, because I want those goblins to make sure and get that last drill. So heal and rage over this last goblin here. There it is right here. The last group of goblins, they grab that Dark Elixir just like that. They're clearing up all these high HP like storages and stuff. That way my queen can possibly grab a little bit more of this loot up here at the top. And guys, she does... She's not that great. She didn't do that great. She's only level 11, guys. She gets smashed. But the good thing is, watch her. Takes out the Expo. She's going to take out the Wizard Tower. Pop her ability right now. There we go. Take out the Wizard Tower. Take out the Mortar. And then she starts working on this gold storage. She gets a couple of shots off before she dies. So that was awesome. 4,000 Dark Elixir on a dead Town Hall 10. I've got 40 seconds remaining because this group of barbarians was down here. So I waited to get to 70% because that's when you get a full loot bonus. And now that I'm in now that I'm in Crystal League, I get a little bit of Dark Elixir with every loot bonus, which helps a lot. So the barbarians go through, then they finish off. I close the attack. 4,000 Dark Elixir plus like 120 from the loot bonus. Not a bad raid at all. Now, moving on, I actually showed a few filler attacks, and those were not filler. I mean, they were great. 2,000 Dark Elixir Barch raids are awesome. So check out this Barch raid. A dead Town Hall 9 with full Dark Elixir drills. You do not get Dark Elixir with Barch very well. I've been using Barch to get Elixir for the laboratory. So that was mainly the thing. I was mainly going for Elixir, but I needed the Dark Elixir to put down my Barbarian King to level 11, and we managed to get it. So really excited to see this, guys. 2,000 Dark Elixir going down just like that. I averaged maybe 1,000 per raid with Barch lately, so it's really nice. I've been seeing a lot of dead Town Hall 9s in Gold League, and this is actually very, very early. Crystal League, 2,000 trophies, but dead Town Hall 9s everywhere from like 1,600 to 2,000. Beautiful place to be if you're trying to farm up a rush base, or if you're a Town Hall 9 trying to just survive and get loot. But anyway, so that was the loot. Beautiful raid, about 500,000 combined gold and elixir, 2,000 dark elixir, as I said before, was very, very nice. Now, let's watch the other one that I showed, and this one was actually a pretty ballin' replay of over six, look at that, combined 1.2, nearly 1.3 million golden elixir, and it's a Town Hall 10 with a single targeting level 1 Inferno and dead or sleeping X-bows. So that meant that we're going to be able to get into this base and do some work. So I decided, you know what, all the loot's in the core. That means we kind of need to do more like a Barch dive. So I started deploying all of my Barch and my archers, barbarians and archers, all on the same side of the base. And so what that does is that first creates the funnel, which forces the barbarians into the core. I drop my king, who's the best tank on the field right now. So the barbarians start going into the base. The archer queen accidentally starts going around, so that kind of ruins everything. But look at this group, guys. Huge group of barbarians and archers going into the base, working on that enemy. Level 2 queen, OP. Level 2, OP. Kills that OP, or kills that archer tower, or archer queen. Spit it out, Klaus. Kills the archer queen, takes out this inferno. Look how quickly they killed that inferno. That is max archers right there. They destroy this town hall, and then there's a few collectors and mines within their range that they're going to grab as well. Now, this mortar does all kinds of work. Unfortunately, kills most of the archers that was actually targeting it. So it takes a while, but it finally goes down, and now there's just a handful of little bitty archers everywhere that can grab a little bit more loot. So we left a lot of loot on the base, but considering we're using Barch, I'd say we did pretty well. I mean, over 450,000 gold, 370,000 elixir, plus 1,200 dark elixir. Not too shabby, guys. So the dead base game has been incredible, guys. It's been beautiful. It's been gorgeous. I love it, and I cannot wait to do some more. But the problem is, I didn't get to record all this live. So guys, I deeply apologize for this. I will definitely be paying better attention. That's the first time in a long time that's happened to me. So next episode, guys, will be normal and it'll be a lot of fun. I expect to be doing more dark elixir farming as this jump spell has 6 days, nearly 7 days before it is done. So that means that instead of pouring our time into elixir to prepare for the laboratory, we're going to be pouring our time into dark elixir to upgrade the queen to level 12. Unless, that's 60,000 dark elixir, by the way, but unless you guys are overwhelmingly supportive of me starting to upgrade my hog riders and my Valkyries and my whatever dark elixir troops are in the laboratory. But I think that my opinion, and I will be reading the comments, so be sure to let me know in the comments what you think about all this, but my opinion is that I'd like to continue pouring my elixir into my laboratory for now until I finish these gold walls, because then once my elixir upgrades in the laboratory are done and my gold upgrades in my walls are done, I can start using spare elixir on the walls, because you guys know at level 9 or from level 8 to level 9, you can use gold and elixir on your walls. So that's kind of my plan. That's always been my plan. I'm trying to get the gold done for the level 8 walls as quickly as possible. Also, we got a lot of elixir upgrades left on the base, guys, like all the barracks, dark barracks, and whatnot. Obviously, these are 5 million elixir upgrades for the dark elixir drills. Those all need to be done. Obviously, this storage and the spell factory all need to be done as well. But we are obviously keeping the priority on the laboratory first and foremost. So, with all that being said, guys, again, apologies that I will not be able to do a live raid today, but I will be doing it soon. Don't you worry. Just stay tuned. Episode 23 is going to be crazy. At least that's the plan. All right, that's the plan. If you enjoyed the video and, can look past technical difficulties, then like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not joined the Klaus family. And as always, guys, I'll see y'all again next time.